Hello everyone, welcome to Gaming with Big Green. Today we're going to look at Eternity Reach from Kingshot. We are in Kingdom 135. Our team is Valhalla. This is an individual event though. You can sign up and participate the same day. There's a couple different times that you can select. You don't have to do this together with your team. This event will give you amazing rewards, just like these charms. I mean, you can get crystals. The charms you can use when you hit level 25, that will really increase your troops. I mean, the rewards are amazing. You definitely don't want to miss this. In this video, we're going to cover just a couple quick tips to help you through this Eternity Reach. One of the main things you got to remember is the loot. When you're in this, you want to try to acquire the loot, and there's also veins that pop up, but there's a very fun and easy way to do this. In 20 seconds, we're going to take a look at what to do in the very beginning. So when you first start, you want to make sure you want to attack the level 2 patrolman. There's going to be level 1 and level 2 floating all around the place. The level 2 patrolman is who you want to be hitting. So we're going to teleport into the map. And here we go. All right. So we're over on the right side of the map. If you look in the top right corner, you can see my little castle in green. And there's the little level 2 patrolmen. They're a little beefier than the level 1s. 1 and 2s right there. And then you also have level 1 veins. Now they're like basically gathering spots. There's level 1, 2, and 3. They're very important. They are the key. A lot of people don't realize, but that is how you get so much points. There's a certain way to use them though. And there's the level 3s. All right. And in the center, with 7 minutes left on the clock, that will unlock. I don't suggest going for that unless you're a whale and spend a lot of money, but that is contested by a lot of people on this map. And you can waste a lot of time trying to go for that. Now, there's certain skills. Once you kill the level 2 patrolman, the skills here, you want to do right, left, right. Always do that. Right, left, right. That will come as you're killing the level 2 patrolman. So you just start killing the level 2 patrolman as soon as it opens. And then there's going to be a way to start gathering the loot. Whenever you see loot, even if you're not the one that caused the loot to pop up, you're going to want to grab that. That is very important. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, we're going to jump ahead to the battle. All right, now we're going to start. And you're going to see me go right for the level 2s. Level 2, level 2. You're going to try to gather up as much level 2 as possible. Keep looking around your map. Now, I don't teleport in right now. I have 43 seconds left until a teleport becomes available to me. Now, there's loot. Bang, I'm right on it. Let's go, get that loot. When you see that pop up right there, that is what you want right there. That's it. That's how you win this game. Or this game mode, I'm sorry. But go for that. And there's some more that popped up right over there. Now at the end, I'm going to show you a little gameplay on a certain rhythm that you want to try to maintain, especially when the veins are popping up and once you have your skills unlocked. Now you see the little red dot in the bottom left corner? That's letting me know my skills are ready. So as soon as I get a second, I'm going to jump in there. I'm still trying to get more. I got loot popping up. My troops are returning. Now I want to teleport to cut down on the return times. Now I'm going to gather this loot. I'm telling you, this is how you do very well in this game mode. So right now, because other people are basically attacking each other, I'm not really worrying about pushing people out and create my own loot. That strategy is more important at the end. Right now, you're basically capitalizing off of these people just hammering it out. And when they knock the other people out, they're not even going for the loot, which is a huge mistake. I mean, these guys are just giving me free points all over the place. Look, free points, free points. I mean, it's insane. I guess that's why I'm trying to make this video, to try to help people a little bit better. But if you're gonna knock people out, man, get that loot. I mean, that's a ton of points. But also continue to keep getting your level 2, because you want all 5 skills active by the time the veins start popping up. That's a good way to judge it. When you start seeing the veins pop up, you want these skills to be done. I already got the 2 on the right done. Now my next one, I'm gonna start going on to the left. But I mean, again, free loot. I'm just grabbing as much as I can while I'm trying to help my troops. More loot. I mean, I don't know why these guys are just hammering people out and not in position to grab this. But we'll take advantage of it. So, eventually, the veins, like mountains, will start popping up. When that happens, you're going to want to still continue grabbing loot. And if you need to finish your level patrolman, you could do that. But also, try to do the veins. And good tip with the veins, I go to the outside of the map. That tends to leave a lot of veins left because people teleport to the inside. So if you go to the outside of the map, once you pop all your veins where you're at and towards the middle, you teleport to the outside or take a look first, and you will see sometimes there's a giant area of just mountains that have not been popped. So I would teleport there, and while I'm doing that, I look for a place where I can capitalize with the loot. Again, I'll show you that little strategy at the end. So now we're going to jump ahead a little bit. All right. Now here we're getting an announcement that in 1 minute the veins will start popping up when we're just finishing our skills. Right, right, left, left, right. Now we have skills that we can activate. There's still loot. We teleported in a little bit closer into the center now, but I'm struggling because people are getting to the stuff faster than me, so I'm not really doing so hot here in the middle. And these people are a little strong, so I'm kind of struggling attacking them as well. I'm probably going to teleport closer to the outside, but once you see these mountains start popping up, that's what I'm going to show you here in 15 seconds. This is basically, you want to start trying to grab as many as you can, start racing people to it. Again, when you're closer to the center of the map, it's a little harder because a lot of people are there, and a lot of people are going to try to race to these as well. Here they are popping up. When you see this, bang, go time. Just start trying to hit as many as you can. Next one, next one. Now you see other people are starting to go to them as well. It's a race to the mountains, basically. Look around, and as you're doing this, mountains will still continue to pop up, even during this first stage. So as I'm looking around, you want to make sure every queue you got, and especially if you have people out gathering, recall them when you see the message, 60 seconds left, bring your troops back, get ready for this. All right, you want to try to gather as much as you can. Again, towards the end, we are going to go get the last remaining ones and implement a little trick to also help you basically boost yourself at the end. All right, so that's basically how you gather the veins. We're going to jump forward now. Okay, and now lastly, we're going to take a look right here. This is what I'm talking about. I'm looking on the outside. I moved to the outside. There's a bunch of veins over here. So now the last little bit, you want to continue to pop the veins, and you want to gather the loot. Now, one thing you're going to see, as I'm gathering the loot, I'm going to come a little closer. All right, I'm going to get the loot. All right, I'm going to beat this guy to it. Now, the next vein, the level 2 vein right here, I don't need to be around people. I don't have to really look for people to knock other people out, because these level 2 veins, you'll see if I send, like right here, I'll send my troops here. Now watch what's going to happen once my troops get there. All right. Bang. I got my own loot. So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to gather. I mean, this guy doesn't have a chance. I'm right there. And while I'm doing that, I don't want to send out too many and pop this out and let other people steal it from me. So right now, I'm just going to continue to get the loot. Now someone else is getting that. So I can send another attack to another vein. There's loot right there. I'm going to gather that while I look for another vein. There's loot up there. We're going to send one up there real quick. But you can always just go into an unoccupied vein and knock the loot out and continue to just basically feed yourself loot. There's loot here. Now the other two veins north and south of that, I can send troops there and create more loot, but I'm gonna do that when I don't see any more loot. Once I see like one or two left, I send a troop to a vein to create more loot for myself. I usually finish within the top 5 ranking. I always usually get a frame with this, but it's a really good strategy at the end. You just want to make sure you constantly keep getting that loot. Whenever you see that stuff pop up, it's very important to get it. And again, once you get down to like 1 or 2, you can look ahead, because that's what we're going to start doing here. All right. I'm going to look for one. We're going to send an attack over here. Not the best attack, but we're going to get the last loot. So we're going to try to find another vein. Bang, we're going to send troops there. We're going to send troops over here. So now again, you'll see when our troops get there, we're coming up on 2 minutes left. So I'm going to start trying to knock as much loot out as I can. I'm in 14, so this is going to be the final push. I didn't do so hot in the middle. Some of the parts I cut out, it was kind of crowded in the middle. That's why I like to stay on the outside. But if you do this and just create your own loot, find an unoccupied area, you see it popping up at the top. I got this. Now I can just go around and get more loot. And once I start running out, I can recall my troops and send it back out to another vein to increase more loot. I hope these tips help people. This event is really fun. I always hear people say this is one of the best events in the game, which I kind of agree with. Swordland is pretty cool too. This one you don't really go city on city, but it's really fun. The rewards are phenomenal, but I highly suggest doing this game mode. But again, just follow the tips. You know what I'm saying? The level 2 patrolman. Make sure you do your skills right, left, right. And then make sure you continuously try to look for loot and pop the veins when they start popping up. But again, the loot. And you can create the loot by going into unoccupied areas or also removing people from a territory. I want to thank everyone for watching, and hopefully with these tips, you guys can place in the top 10, top 5. Everyone, you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all later.